Howdy guys, how we doing? Welcome back to another video of Westland Survival. How we doing? Hope you guys are well. So today what I want to do is, well, you guys would have seen the title of this video. Yes, that's right. We are opening 200 blueprints. Yep, we're going to do that today. So let's crack on and get into it. As you can see, I have a fair whack of these fellas here. So all in all up, I have about 200 of these bad boys to play with. So we are going to go ahead and begin to open these things and just see exactly what we're going to get from it. So just to give us a bit of a starting point, we've got the Henry 44. So let's go ahead and continue with that. We'll just do a quick re-roll and just see exactly what we get from this. But let's see what this actually gives us. And, in my opinion, that's probably a little bit of a downgrade, unfortunately. So, it is what it is. So that's all well and good, but now we've got the sheriff's knife. That doesn't really do too much for us. And then we've got the Henry 44 once again, which is a-okay. What else? We got the Wondrous Pants there, so we got some tier 6 love coming through. And what else we got? We got some cowboy pants, not too bad, not too shabby, not the greatest, but it's better than nothing, I guess. You do get EXP from this, so look, it is good in a sense of doing these because you do get a little bit of experience. So all is not lost in that sense there. So right now, what are we on? We are pretty much at the halfway mark. So if we sort of count our meter here, we're pretty much right, just a bit where this little forward slash or backward slash, whatever you want to call it, is there. So, it's okay, I guess. It is okay. Recurve bow, the Seston, and we have the recurve bow again. And we've got the Winchester rifle, of course, and then we've got the improved backpack. Okay, very nice, very good indeed. And what else we got? The pacemaker, not too shabby. And Deputy's boots, sorry, Jesus, boots. What did I say boots for? Anyway, so that's the first stack here. Okay, cool. Deputy's pants again, and we've got the Henry 44, bayonet, cowboy, Deputy's hat, brown musket. The Browning, well, we've actually maxed you out, so you can't go any further than that, which is fine by me. Same thing with the Wanderer's jacket there. 650 for the Peacemaker, Winchester again, Cowboys shirt, and the coach gun, of course. Deputy's hat. The Rem M10 Riot. Now that is just peaked as well, so we can't go any further than that, I'm afraid. So that unfortunately is where that is going to lie. And of course the SW1, 54 blueprint levels. My God, I wonder if you get any special incentive if it goes up to 100. I don't know. That'd be pretty neat if that's the case. 56 for the deputies, 55 for the deputies, and 56 again. God damn, man. All right, well, that's fine. All well and good, I guess. What else? We got the Browning, best musket, deputy's hat. Now, look, these are just, as they always are. These are just, one of those things where that there's not going to be much, I guess, there's not going to be much excitement towards these. I totally get that. So there's not, too much that we're going to, I guess, expect ourselves from. So, that we're going to get anything pretty decent from these commons. But you do get some tier 6 love, which is actually really good. So, I do enjoy that. Sometimes you'll get some uncommons and things like that, so which is not a bad thing as well. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Well, more times it's not as good, especially when you're especially when you're a long-term player like myself, right? You've pretty much unlocked everything, or you're pretty much on the edge of end game, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. So look, it's not always going to be exciting for you, I guess, in a sense. So, I just want to, I guess, acknowledge that, right? Compare that to a brand new player or a player that's, coming through the ranks and things like that. Anything that you're going to get from a blueprint is always going to be good for the most part, right? So, I guess from an end game perspective, not so much, but I guess, for others, they'll see different value in that, right? Power bow, that's already maxed out. Oh my god, I can't believe we're already on level 12 with the power bow. There you go. But I guess the more excitement's going to come when we go through the 101 uncommon tubes. So yeah, I guess that's going to represent a little bit more excitement, I feel like. And I think you guys are going to sort of, I guess, agree with that as well. So, you know, it's just one of those things, I guess. What else we got here? We've got the saber, and there goes that. We're on to the final stack now of this. So, Hunter backpack, nothing much doing there. Deputies, that's 73. Holy moly, I didn't even realize that was up that level. 60 for the deputy's jacket, that's insane. Insane numbers. Like I said, I mean, I'd love to see some sort of, you know, hidden gem if you go up to 100 levels. Like, you know, or does it ever get maxed? And then that way, you know, you're never going to get that blueprint ever again. You know, that could be a possibility. I reckon that should be something that, I don't know whether or not if the devs have actually, you know, thought about, I guess, you know. Do you get a special perk bonus if you go 100 levels up? Or it cuts you off where you're never going to get that blueprint again because you've gone as far as it's able to humanely push, I guess, to that sort of limit. I don't know. But you guys let me know in the comments section. What are your thoughts about that? Oh, there we go. Nice. The Lee Enfield. Look at that. So, okay, so that's max now, right? So you can't, if you go over blueprint level 5, it's only going to be single digits and things like that. So that's the last major increase. So we nearly got up to 2,000 damage with that. So that's actually not bad. I feel like that's actually a really cool, you know, weapon. So I would have liked to have seen that to go up to 2k. Armor pen is up to 111, so that's really nice. But yeah, look, I feel like that could have been a missed opportunity, I feel. I'm going to put that, this, and of course this to one side. And then we're going to obviously put these guys here. And we're going to crack on and start opening up some uncommons here. Which this doesn't give me much of anything at all. Actually, that's a giveaway because there's really nothing there for me to get, you know, as an additional ability. So that, yeah, a little bit of a disappointing side of things. But we're getting some gunslinger stuff, frontier jacket, which is nice. Again, gunfighter coat, frontier boots. Ooh, that's nice. So that goes up to level 4. So we get one more out of this, then we'll max that out pretty much as well. Cavalry saber, the ranger shotgun. There we go. Look at that. The Boreal chart auto pistol is now up to level 5, which now I probably would want to make a new one because I've got one at a level 4. So now that we've got that at a level 5, it does over 1600 damage, which gives me a clear difference, as you can see there. So that's a blueprint level 4, which now sort of gives me a clear definition between this and this Schofield, right? So that is going to give me, actually, let's see if we can actually have a bit of a look-see as well. So let's just go into here and head over to here. I think I've got one in, oh, no, get out of that. And let's have a look. Schofield, 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 Schofield. There we go. So look, that's blueprint level 10, right? 1425. 68 armor pen, attack speed 125, and durability 300. I should have probably just gone in here, and this would have given me the better indications here. So yeah, 1624, 92, 125, 5, and 300. And yeah, so it's pretty much going to be the better weapon to go around. Now the difference is obviously the tiering in materials that you're going to sink in, and in order for you to actually get to that specific weapon. So whereas with this, obviously tier 6 is obviously a little bit better, but in saying that, it's going to pack a little bit more. It's going to be what, an extra 200 worth of damage compared to this here, and better armor pen. And that's basically what we're looking at, I think. So, look, it's good. It's good. I'm happy with that outcome. Warrior backpack. Yeah, that's now blueprint level 6. So that's really not going to do too much for me now going forward. Ranger pants. The Remington. There we go. 1500 blueprint level 3. So if that's going to give me 125 each instance, it's probably going to be just under 1800, I think. So, 1750 is probably where we're going to max it out, I think. But yeah, look, it's good. It's good. I'm just hoping that we get some stuff that I don't have. Would be nice. Now, I don't expect to get any epics or anything like that, right? Oh, see, look. Officer Saber doesn't really, appeal to me too much. But yeah, I'd like to try and get some, hopefully in these things here, I'd like to get something different. But like I said, don't think we're going to get any epics or anything like that. Would be nice, but I just don't see that being a possibility. But yeah, look, it's always a good thing to, I guess, hope for. I guess the hope for, that's probably where I'm at with things there. All right, so gunfighter's boots. What else we got here? The cowboy backpack, okay. Sheriff's outfit. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I finally maxed you out. There you go. Long time coming, I guess. I've had that for quite a while. More gunfighter stuff. Gunfighter stuff again. Sheriff's knife. SW2. That's nearly up to 50. So look at that. That's insane. Oh, man. You think some of these blueprints would be better, well spent in other areas. Would be nice. It would be nice. Actually, you know what? Thinking about this too. You know how we've got, what's his name? Is it Gustav? I think his name is Gustav. Gustav over in Silverton, right? Exchange coins and blueprints for the next tier of blueprints, right? All well and good. All well and good. I hope, and I'm sure that the developers may have thought about this as well, potentially. So, you know how we've got, let's get out this real quick. We've got the research desk over here. So let's just quickly go over here. Okay. Oop. So we've got this achievements desk, right? You got achievements, dishes, animals, etc., right? How about adding an additional option, or even maybe an entirely new workbench, right? So this is sort of known at the moment as the research bench because it sort of ties in with the pets, baits and such and so forth. Whether it ties in with this or another one, maybe make a different research bench, or maybe rebrand this, sorry. Or maybe even separate the baits bench and loop it in with another bench, or, fuse them together, right? So you have a research bench for both baits and then also literature, right? So books. So the more blueprints that you invest into it, it gives you another, another stage of acquiring, uncommon blueprints or even rares or epics potentially, right? Maybe whether or not it'd be a similar fashion to what we've got here in front of us, or maybe it could be something entirely different where, the more that you upgrade it, the more efficient that you could drop in your, your commons for uncommons and your uncommons for rares and your rares for epics, etc., etc. So let's say instead of giving, how much is it? 20? So we'll use the formula of common to uncommon, right? You need a full stack, 20 of common in order for you to receive a 1 uncommon. So let's say if you upgrade the research workbench, right? Instead of spending 20, you'd spend 15, then you'd spend 10 for tier 3, and then maybe 5 for tier 4. And then in order for you to get tier 5 and tier 6, you would just have to upgrade. And, I don't know whether or not if it's ethical of making it the reduction cycle, or even having said that, right? You could do potentially half of commons into uncommons, which would unlock maybe up to tier 3, right? And then tier 4 would be going from 20 to 10, and then from 10 to 5 when you get to tier 5, and then etc. for rares into epics, or maybe unlocking a whole different spectrum for the Boreal tubes, in a similar fashion. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, guys. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking that might be something that we could, why am I doing this? That we could potentially look at. So I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section down below if that's something that, that you feel like that could actually work. It might not work. I don't know. But, like I said, I'd just like to sort of put it out there as a consideration. So you guys let me know what you think about that in the comment section. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll continue on and see what else we can pluck out of here as well. So we're getting some basic tier 3 stuff as well. There we go. So the Remington Whipped, sorry, is up to a tier 4. And, sorry, Blueprint 4, we're up to 1634. So it's not too bad, I guess, in a sense. Sheriff's Knife. SW2. The Lee Infield, see now 1950, so as I mentioned before earlier in the video, we've capped that now, so we're just going to get single digits out of that one. So not too much that we can, you know, achieve out of that. Same thing with the Boreal auto pistol. We're up to level 6 now, 1625. So yeah, so not much else that we can sort of get out of that. And this is where I sort of like to hope that these 3 at the bottom here are going to give me something, you know, pretty decent out of it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll obviously see, well, as we sort of continue on our merry little way. Okay, the board chart again. Thank you very much for that. Yes, I know I'm sort of burning through these at the moment, so we'll continue on our merry little way. Ranger backpack, push dagger. We're going to get to 1,000 on this for sure at some point. Ranger coat, Pathfinder bag, Ranger hat, Ranger boots, Officer's saber, nearly up to 1,200 on that one there. Ranger backpack again, and gunfighter, and we're on to the last stack of uncommons, so hopefully we'll get something decent out of this. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we can get something, you know, a rare unlock for the first time. That would be very nice. Okay, so we just got a minor upgrade with the Frontier pants, which is always welcomed. Gunfighter again, Frontier jacket, Remington. So there we go. So my hypothesis was pretty much spot on, right? So just, well, you know, off by 10. I said 1750, we got to 1760. So there you go. So the Remington Whip, not a bad looking weapon as well. So it's got some pretty decent stats going for it. SW2. There we go. Look at that. Sheriff's boots, sorry, we're up to tier 5 on that, which is nice. What else we got here? Trench gun. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look, nearly up to 1,500. And I love the trench gun. I reckon it's a really, really good weapon. Just sucks about the armor pen, but look at that. Nearly up to 1,500 as well. So that's actually not a bad shout. So I'm happy with him. Let's continue on. Maybe I can get another one before we finish this off. Who knows? Doesn't look like it. Didn't look like it at all. So look, hey, we did okay. I think we did all right there with that. Okay, so let's continue on. We're going to go into the Boreal stuff now, and let's see what we get out of this. So some basics. And yeah, so look, I guess a point of difference when it comes to Boreal tubes versus the standard and the uncommon variants as well of the standard and the Boreal is that you're strictly going to get tier 6 everything, irrespective. So, ooh, nice. The Klondike Conqueror's Rucksack. I've been hoping to get this at some point as well, so I'm actually glad that that's actually come through, which is great. So toolbench level 6. Actually, you know what? I'd love to see what the because we've got the 5 additional compartments as well with that too. I'd like to see what the upgrade pathway for that is going to be. I feel like it's going to be if we well, why are you telling me that I need to what do you call it? Actually, toolbench. Where are you? Where are you? Toolbench. Thank you very much. So we've got this. Okay, cool. So the deputies, which I've already crafted one of those bad boys as well. So I've actually got... No, do I have one? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. No. I am lying. I'm sorry, guys. I do not. Okay, cool. So that means I can easily craft this as well. I should have the facilitation to actually craft more of these fellas. Which means I might have to get a little bit more of this as well at the same time. But yeah, that should not be an issue, to be perfectly fair with you guys. So not bad either at all. So yeah, happy with that outcome. Really happy with that outcome. The humpback. Oh, now I've got myself a humpback. Good. I can make that now. Fantastic. Now, With the humpback, I've actually already got one. Now, I've got one because it was blessed to me from the developers. So I thank you guys for that. But my humpback outpaces this one. So I do have a better version, which pumps out about a bit over 2300 in damage. So yeah, that's something there. I feel like I'd like to work my way up to that, and hopefully we can, exceed the one that I already have. But it's nice to actually get that. So am I happy with that? Certainly. Absolutely, I am. And I don't care about that anymore. Don't care about that anymore. And look, we got that up to tier 5, which is nice. So that's pretty good. Now, look, we've got a half stack here of rares. Let's hope that the Westland gods are looking down on me for this one. And not so much at the start, which is a little bit unpleasant. That's not good either. That's not good either. Are you serious? Come on, guys. Okay. The Parabellum, that's the first one I've got. So that's actually really good. And that already exceeds the board chart as well. So that's actually not a bad weapon. If I can get a couple more tubes out of that, I reckon we can go close to 2k with that, if I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. So that'd be nice. That would be nice. The Denali Spirit, I've already got that as well, so I've got a bit of an increase as well, 600 for the pet health too, so that's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. Schofield, as you can see, unfortunately with Schofield, and disappointed with that as well. So yeah, look, I mean, hey, it's not bad at all. I feel like, we are, we're getting some good stuff. We're not getting some bad things or anything like that by any means of the imagination. So I feel like that's actually not too bad of a haul. We got a couple of good things coming through. So, if we look at some of the stuff that we've got here today, if we go down here, so with the humpback, that's basically what you're going to need in order for you to craft that. And of course, the Parabellum as well, same situation with that too. So yeah, look, not too bad, because if I compare that to that there, this is topped out blueprint level 8, and this already outpaces it, from the get-go. So look, better weaponry, a little bit more materials that it costs, not by much, but hey, it's actually not a bad looking weapon. So I'm not too fussed about that. So I'm happy with what we got out of that. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out this this video here. This is a little bit different, and I'm going to explain this in a future video as well, as to what I mean by this. So any changes that you guys have noticed in this video, let me know in the comments, and let me know what your thoughts are around that. And if you guys had noticed anything different compared to how I used to, how I've done my videos in the past here. But I'm going to explain it a little bit more in the next video. But with that being said and done, thanks for watching, guys. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one.